I was watching my phone waiting for it to go live. It was like, I'm waiting. I figured I was on time because it wasn't
Hello.
live yet.
Anybody out there? We have a few comments already.
Comment. I'm late.
Big family expedition. I wonder where they are now. Right now. Are you still traveling? Paul and Jason? What?
Why am I off the screen?
Is that the computer?
Could be. The angle of the angle.
Happy Wednesday. Oh, you put that a while ago. What was that?
What's that?
It says Happy Wednesday. See y'all in a few hours.
Oh.
It says 8 a.m.
What?
How's everybody on this Wednesday?
On this fine Wednesday evening, afternoon, wherever you're at.
We're all right here.
Yeah, things are all discombobulated. A few minutes late. I was late coming home from work.
Just one of those days.
Oh, buddy. Tell me about it.
This is a nice day, though. It's beautiful.
It is. Oh, it's so sunny.
Sunshine.
I tried so hard to get out. Look at that. I tried so hard to get out here for lunch. I was going to come home, get the motorcycle, and go back to work. I couldn't even get out for lunch. It was that kind of day. But, yep, motorcycle's running.
You could have.
What?
You could have gotten off for lunch.
No, I was busy.
You left at 4 in the morning. You tell them I'm leaving. Are you the boss or what?
No, I'm not the boss.
You could be the boss.
I'm busy. I was really dead at work today.
I'm on the wrong side. I know I did that on purpose.
I know, it feels weird.
Mess things up.
I should be talking like this. Feels really weird today.
He likes everything the same all the time. I like everything different every time.
Then why do you always sit on the same side?
I didn't like it. I'm over here now. Switch things up.
But no, work was it was slow all the way up until about 11:30. Then it got crazy. And it got crazy. And it never slowed down. And right before I left, I was helping somebody else and I broke a bolt. I'm like, oh. I said, I'll fix it in the morning. All right, I'm going.
Paul and Jason good here, having a little fire. The guy came back and started grinding stumps here. So happy. I woke up thinking it was Thursday.
Happy Wednesday.
I kind of wish it was Thursday.
It will be tomorrow.
Because then it'd be closer to Friday. Yeah, right. Tomorrow will be Thursday.
I'm chewing on nuts here.
And then Ground Pounder says, yo.
What'd you do all day?
Well, I don't know.
Sit around the house.
Yep. No, I went downtown. I walked a little over 3 miles. Went to a thrift store. Wandered around. Bought a sign for the outhouse.
An open sign?
It says grow where you're planted. It's on the outhouse. Then I came home, started a fire in my little fire pit.
Oh, yeah. I seen you dug it out yesterday.
And, yeah, I had to dig it out from underneath the snow, and then I built a fire. And I let the chickens out for like an hour. They played around. I raked some of the snow into the trail to melt.
Yeah, I seen that. It was all squishy.
I know, you told me. You told me I was going to do that.
And you said you weren't. And you did.
You just got to help it out. Got to help it melt. Let's see. I see that Ford logo there. I just bought my my first Ford 2 months ago. A
2018 6.7 liter. That's a diesel.
it's that.
Not my favorite engine. I don't really work on the engines much. I build transmissions, so if the transmission breaks behind it, I can fix that.
That's a rockin' beard.
I like it. I do like it too.
That's how I pull them around.
My beard, my rat tail.
It kind of freaks me out a little bit. It's weird. All right, but it's
So-
better tied up than it is loose.
So what did you say? Because I didn't have this when we met.
No.
You're like, if I was like this when we met, you probably would have never met me.
No, I would have been like, nope, too hairy. Not happening.
Now you're stuck with it.
Yep. No, you were a clean shaven military man. 6 years ago. 5 years ago.
2019. However long 2019 is. 5 years.
5 years ago. And then all of this happened.
I retired. And I lost my razor.
No, I know where it's at. Linda Jones, hi from Wisconsin. We hit 71 today. Did all your snow melt?
I think we hit 71 in the house.
It's 80 right now.
80.
It's 44 outside.
It is. It's so gorgeous out there. I want to go for a bike ride instead of hang out with you guys. So yeah, hopefully the bike's fixed. It's been kind of
You deal with that mouse instead of me leaning over.
kind of a headache this year. I made some incorrect decisions on parts, and I don't know how much have we posted on that.
Just the one video, I think. The rest of it's still in process.
Oh, what's the one? It's all working again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It started after your.
Oh, it started. Okay, it started. Okay, you guys, since you're here on Wednesday, you get the preview of what's going on. It started on Wednesday, a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So I rode it to work, and it had an oil leak. Rode it home. Heck,
Oh, your water's leaking all over. Whoops.
somebody didn't put the cap on.
Our water bottle's leaking
The cap wasn't even tight.
on the floor.
All right.
It probably was. I left it outside for a while and the temperature changed and then they brought it in. It's
Okay.
80 degrees.
Back to my story.
All right.
So I had a leak coming from behind the primary, and so I'm getting over the mirror and everything, and I can see it from right behind the primary. But I don't know if it's the transmission shaft or the primary case. But so I ended up pulling the whole primary apart again, and I found the seal on the input and output shaft of the transmission wasn't in there correctly. Well, it was incorrectly. It's not the correct seal. It was too small because it's an aftermarket seal. So I go to Harley, get a Harley part, put it in there, fits great, put it all together, great. Take a ride around town, and great, no leaks. I'm good. So 2 nights ago, I decided to go all the way to Eagle River. That's like 30 miles one way. I go to Eagle River for a men's thing. I get there and I'm taking stuff out of the bike, and I'm like, there's oil on the ground. I'm dripping oil again. I'm like, what the heck? But this time, it's coming. It's like on top of the tranny and going under the starter. I'm like. So I rode it all the way home like that. And last night, it was last night? Yeah, last night I took it all apart. That was Monday night. So last night I took it all apart. Not all apart. I pulled the starter off first, the starter, just so I can kind of see where the oil's coming from. And I was like, it's coming from this top cover of this transmission, which I had apart. So I'm like, I'll take it off. I know I put a gasket there. I'll take it off. So I take it off. And I had the wrong gasket on there. I just, rookie mistake. You should take your old gasket, your new gasket, line them up together. They look the same. It just had a little bit different to where it was this 3-inch section. The seal wasn't over enough to seal. So it was just kind of slurping out the top, running down the back of the transmission and all over the place. But that's fixed last night. I haven't rode it yet, but I'm pretty confident there's no more leaks going on. I'm confident. Are you? You
I'll
don't,
let you test drive it for a little bit
you don't
before
care.
before I get on the back. Yep.
But now we got to go to the car wash because it got little oil dots all over the back of it. What do we do?
Roll your
Roll your
comments.
okay, this way.
Yep.
Where are we at?
Talking about your beard. You
Yes.
brushed it out.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't happen very often. Every couple months, I'll brush it out, wash it, get a good, super good wash in, brush it all out, get all the dead hairs out of there, which she loves that part.
It's disgusting, y'all. It's like a, I don't even know. What is it?
What is what?
Yep, that pile of hair in the bottom of the shower.
Rat's nest.
Oof. All right.
Okay, what's your temp here? Outside it's 44 degrees, inside it's 80 degrees. Let's see. Just chatting is all gone.
How many eggs a day now?
What are we getting?
I
Seven-ish?
don't know because I don't remember if I got eggs yesterday. Do you remember?
I wasn't out there yesterday.
I know. I went out today and there was 8. So
Maybe you did get eggs yesterday.
either I didn't and there was 8, or yeah, I don't know. Anywhere from 5 to 8. We have 8 chickens. One looks like it's molting right now. It has 0 feathers on its head, just completely bald head.
Bald chicken.
A bald chicken head. But I think she's still laying. I don't know. But anyway, we tried to give some away this week, but nobody wanted them. Well,
Nobody was there.
nobody was there. So I boiled them up today.
Yeah, it's not that they didn't want them.
So, anyways,
Time for us to get the ATVs and UTVs out for rides. Yes, it is that time. We don't have ATVs here. I mean, they're here. We just don't have them.
we just don't have one. Took it out for a ride already.
Yes. Motorcycle, yes. I've been out in 3 rides now. 1 long one, 2 short ones.
Yeah, there's been a lot of motorcycles out. Yeah, if you can get the motorcycle out onto the highway, it's not bad here, but people are like, they'll chip away at their driveway until they get a wide enough strip to get the motorcycle out, and then they'll go ride.
Yes.
I mean, they do not want to wait.
See, I don't do that. I just put my micro spikes on my shoes that we use for winter hiking, and I just walk it out there.
They get, yeah.
Can of worms. That's what the bike's been. But 3rd time's a charm. I know how to take it apart well now.
You should see people look up parts for my 83. What is that?
That's a Harley. That's an old shovel head.
I put a wide glide Springer on that one. You know what that means? I don't know what that means.
Basically, putting parts on there that didn't originally come with it, so now it's hard to find parts for because you got to. Yeah.
What kind of chickens y'all have? My wife has a mess of them. We have
6 egg layer ones. That's all I know.
We have 8.
Well, 6 of them are egg layers. The other 2 are
we have
exotic breeds.
2 olive eggers, 4 what are they called? Bluebell somethings. Bluebell. And then 2 Icelandic. 1 Icelandic mix, 1 purebred. She's white. White.
Snow White.
Snow White. Her name is Louise.
You guys are doing keto, correct? You should make crispy
Choffle
waffles.
waffles with your
We
eggs.
Did we used to do that kind
Yep.
of stuff?
I had a little tiny waffle maker.
Yeah, that was good.
And put cheese in there.
I would say we're still doing keto loosely. We're not.
Well, mostly. I mean,
I don't know. I've been fasting all day. I'm kind of hungry right now. So I'm eating
yeah, we've been.
cashews.
I can't think of anything that I've had since Sunday.
Well, you're doing better than me then.
Because we went to the store and they were doing a bake sale for a good cause, and so we had to donate and pick out some goodies. So then
We didn't have to pick up goodies. We could have just donated, but they were there. They look good.
then we had to eat them.
Well, you wanted to share. I would have finished them by myself.
It wouldn't. Oh, it wouldn't go on.
We can make anything fit.
We did Alaska High. A little late. We just finished dinner. Oh, we didn't have dinner yet. We don't have a pound of burger tonight. I pulled out some chicken, and we didn't find it in the front yard. We found it at Three Bears.
In the side yard.
There was a super good sale on chicken last week.
Oh, yeah. And you got a couple packages.
We got about, 15 meals for $20 bucks. Was not bad at all. Anyway.
These are all wet.
Your nuts are wet?
They are.
I just said that out loud.
He is banned from the computer.
He's eating cashews or something.
Was dribbling on the table. It filled up the cashew bag, so it's got water in it.
So his nuts are wet. Anyhow,
This just went wrong really fast.
yeah. Our topic for today was what? What was your childhood dream? What did you pretend? Because back in our day, we did pretend when we played. Nowadays, I don't think they pretend. But what did you pretend to be when you were a kid?
They had barbecue chicken.
They had barbecue chicken?
Yeah.
Hopefully not my chicken. They said they were going to give me that last chicken.
Anyway. So, I don't know. When I was in high school, I wanted to be a chef.
A chef?
I wanted to go to school and be a chef. Now I can't cook anything.
Did you do it?
No.
Oh. Better dry them up, buddy. They don't need swamp nuts. That'd be bad. Yeah. What did you guys all want to do? What were you dream or pretend? Doctors, firemen, and policemen, and you know, one day when my son, he was probably like 4th grade or so, and we were like, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he's like, I want to be a policeman, or a fireman, or a snowman.
And he's none of those.
Maybe a snowman. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, I've always enjoyed mechanical stuff. But it's kind of weird because when I was younger, it was Hot Wheels cars. I used to like playing in making my roads. And then it was bicycles. I used to collect all the junk bicycles I could get, and I'd have them all parted out in little bins and parts, and I could fix whatever for my friends. Then I got into dirt bikes, then into cars. I've always fixed cars.
So you're a mechanic.
But there was that time in high school that I wanted to be a chef. I didn't want anything. I don't know. I didn't want anything to do with cars. I just wanted to be a chef. I wanted to cook.
Did they have like culinary classes or whatever you call them? Homemaker, home. What was it called? Home ec.
They probably did, but I didn't go
classes.
There. I didn't do those classes.
Oh. We had to. I didn't because I didn't go to school, but I did homeschool. Is that where we are?
Right there.
Ground pounder. I wanted to be a conservation officer. Screwed that up for myself, but my daughter is 1 year out from that right now. Oh, very cool.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Get to pass it on to the next generation. Not sure what a conservation officer is, though.
I'm not sure either. It's really hot in here. My
It
hair's
is.
really messy.
It is hot in here. Somebody turn the heat up. Now it's 81 degrees.
81 degrees. But
So yeah, what exactly is a conservation officer?
the reason I wear a hat
That's,
every week,
interesting.
well, on here is because my shower day is Friday. By Wednesday, my hair's a disaster.
I wear a hat so the light doesn't shine on my head.
Linda Jones, we had barbecue chicken for a fire department fundraiser for my kids' fire department. Very cool. That sounds good. Birds in the bird feeder.
Yeah. We keep looking up because they keep flying over there. There's another one.
Derek says, I wanted to be a doctor. I'm not there yet. He wanted to be a anesthesiologist, I believe. I wanted to be, I don't know. I wanted to be a mom and a homemaker. That's when I played or pretended. It was always, I wanted to live outside. I wanted to live in the woods. And I was always making my home in the woods, making the bed, making the couch.
And now you're there.
We always had, we were always, that's what I wanted to do. Walking the trails. I always walked the trails when I was little. I remember getting lost when I was about 6. Just wandered off into the woods, got lost.
You're still there too.
And I had to listen for the traffic, which was not, it was very, very seldom there was traffic on the road. So we lived way back.
But you still get lost today, so.
And I still get lost.
You're doing good.
Yep. So.
Big family expedition. I always thought I'd be a sign language interpreter, and my husband always wanted to be a professional wrestler.
A sign language interpreter.
I used to watch WWF. I used to love watching it. Never really wanted to do it. I thought they were crazy people, but I remember watching that every week.
I watched it for a little bit, and then it got so much drama. They used to just come out and fight, but then it became all the drama.
The drama was what made it fun.
It wasn't fun anymore. I don't like drama. I wanted to be a vet till I realized how many years of school that was.
Yeah, vet is actually a hard one to be because a people doctor, most people are all the same, but you're a vet. You got to learn dogs and cats and horses and cows and snakes, and it's like, that's a lot of schooling to be a vet.
And it keeps changing with all things. They just keep changing. What would his stage name have been? Big Family.
Brook Trout wanted to be a conservation officer too. Yeah, we still don't know what that is.
It's a game warden.
Oh, game warden.
Oh, it's a game warden. It's a...
Oh, okay.
Like a fish and feathers?
What?
That's what we have up here, fish and game?
Yeah.
We have fish and feathers.
Fish and feathers. I've never heard of that before.
That's what we always call them, fish and feathers.
First time I've heard that.
Oh. A full-blown state trooper plus wildlife authority.
Yep, that's what they pretty much are here.
Huh. That would be an interesting job.
There was a short time I wanted to be an officer, but...
Police officer?
Yeah. It was a very short time.
Jason said he wanted to be a police officer when he was young. He builds houses for a living.
Well, building houses is good too. Well, I need a place to live.
Yeah. Everybody needs one. Most people.
Most people.
I'd be fine without one. Maybe not here in Alaska.
Just give me a shelter.
Somewhere else. It's too hard here. My school burnt down senior year. I kind of screwed up my future. I ended up a plumber. Well, that's a crappy job. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody needs a plumber too.
Let's see.
Oh, about his stage name.
Yeah.
Missionary, then Olympic gymnast, then in high school a baker or teacher, then a mom homemaker. Well,
that's a lot of
you definitely got the last one. You were a gymnast, rooted in Alaska. Was a gymnast for 10 years.
I never made the Olympic gymnast.
Never made Olympic. Went military for a while. And then, so out of that, she learned how to operate big, heavy equipment. And now she's a mom.
Full-time mom.
Full-time mom, teacher, baker.
All that stuff.
All those other, and missionary. All those other things she wanted to be. All wrapped in one.
I'm still growing up and still want, per se, I push myself daily. I'm a bit of an adrenaline addict at this point. I used to be. I think I'm finally mellowing out.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I didn't know you back then, but when you used to race cars and all that.
Yeah. That was fun racing cars.
Let's see. Rooted in Alaska. I'm a mom and homemaker and get to teach my kids school and about a god. Sorry, the time showed up in that spot. And do mental gymnastics every day. So I'm not too far off.
Mental
Gymnastics.
That must be that's where your Olympic gymnastics come in. WWF got fake. They did.
Yeah. It was fun when they really beat the snot out of each other, and then it was like, yeah, that didn't hurt.
Jump out of a perfectly good airplane
and climb
trees for a living. I still want. I used to climb trees as a kid. It scares me now. I don't like the falling part. I fell off a tree a couple years ago.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, you did.
I fell from like 4 foot off the ground and broke my wrist. So.
My little brother and I used to climb the tree in the front yard when we were kids, and it was right above the driveway, and we just sit up there and watch people go by. It was the driveway and then the road, and we'd just sit up in the tree, watch people go by.
But I still want to jump out of an airplane. I think that'd be fun. We should do that together. That's a maybe look.
Well, we could. Any one of the plane rides that we take this fall, just choose the one with the door that flies off the airplane.
They fixed that airplane.
Oh, they fixed that one?
Yeah.
What years are we talking? Like Superfly, Snookum, Hacksaw, Jim Duggan?
I remember Hacksaw.
I don't.
I remember Hulk Hogan.
That's
Andre the Giant.
That's my era.
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
I don't know.
That's my era.
Michigan, Wisconsin, etc. DNR, Department of Conservation. Michigan.
DNR's Department of Natural Resources.
They are the highest authority in the land around here. Huh.
Probably are here too. We just didn't realize it.
What?
Our wildlife troopers.
They got a pretty hard job sometimes around here.
Yeah, that's a lot of country to cover.
Between all the.
But I tell you what, though, don't shoot something that's illegal. They'll get you.
Mm-hmm.
So oftentimes, like moose, we get a moose season, and you shoot a moose that's illegal. If you realize it's illegal after you shot it and you turn it in, they'll take the game from you. They might fine you, but they're pretty easy on you. But if you try to hide it and you get caught, the last person I heard about, they took all their guns, they took the meat, they banned them from hunting for life. It's like they can't hunt moose again. It's like, yeah, don't shoot the wrong thing and try to hide it.
And they like to get you for fishing too.
Oh yeah.
Especially Well, my brother used to snag a lot and he used to get caught all the time, but he was a kid and they would still catch him all the time. And he was just doing it for fun, and then he would take him home and feed the dogs. But he would get in trouble all the time. But we've gotten in trouble a few times. Dip netting, not cutting the fins, or not marking them, or having them concealed because they were in a plastic bag on a 4-wheeler when you're, going down the road with it, stuff like that.
Yeah,
They just, sometimes it's just like ridiculous.
because as soon as you pull the salmon out of the water or dip netting, you're supposed to cut the fins.
And then you can't have it concealed.
And then sometimes, you got a group going on, and sometimes you put it over on the table first. You don't cut the fins right away. Then you get in trouble for that. They get pretty ornery about that stuff.
If you don't count your fish correctly, and you can't say, I think I have, they will count them for you. Where are we? Right there?
Yeah.
His grandpa got him hooked on it in the mid-'80s, and he watched it until about 2004. Wow. That's a long time.
It is. That's when it switched over to WWE.
Oh, what is that? Entertainment?
Yeah. Because there's a thing with WWF, which is the World Wildlife Foundation.
Oh.
There's a thing where they complained over it or sued them over it. I don't know how it all went down.
Huh.
So they end up changing to WWE instead of World Wrestling Federation. It was World Wrestling Entertainment.
Mm.
So
What branch? And
MOS. Well, MOS is an Army thing.
Yeah.
I was in the Air Force. We had AFSCs. I don't remember the number. I was an F-15 crew chief for 8 years in the Air Force. And after the Air Force, I got out and joined the Air National Guard for another 19 years as a heavy mobile equipment mechanic. So 27 years of that funness. But it was a great job. I loved it. I would have probably stayed in Air Force longer if they didn't move me to Alaska. That's what brought me up here. And this state just sucks you right in. And it's like,
it does.
I'm here to stay. I'm home. I'm staying.
That's how we got here back in the, I was going to say 70s, but 70. My dad was stationed in Anchorage. And after being here for the whatever time, year or 2 years or whatever, they were going to send him off somewhere else. And he's like, nope, I found home. And so he was a medic, and I guess in 70 he had just recently got back from Vietnam, so he was a combat medic. Did I say that right? Anyway, so yeah, when he came to Alaska, and it was like, psh, I am done. So then he went National Guard. Is that correct?
Yeah, Army National Guard.
Army, yeah. Army National Guard, and then got out. And yeah, he could have had a full career as,
Medic.
as a medic, but it sucked him in. We stayed, been here ever since.
And then we got a Michael Johnson from Ohio.
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 Hello from Ohio to Ohio, I guess.
See, brook trout. Had the DNR show up at my camp while hunting. Had to hide the mounted
Great horn owl. Wow.
In a huge trouble. Wow, that's cool. Levi wanted to do pro dirt biking. Now he's
Fun.
pro daddying.
Pro daddying. One of our favorite birds. Oh, what was it? Great horned owl?
Mm.
Ground pounder. My dad had one taken from him when I was a kid. It's in a nature preserve here now. Oh, wow. Foot trap and found by my buddy. I mounted it back in high school. I don't think we have any of those here.
No, I don't think so.
We have owls.
See, don't forget Superfly Jimmy Snuka. I don't remember him. Honestly, I don't. it might have been either way before or after my time of watching.
Hmm.
I know there was a lot of characters that come through. Let's see, if you get caught in a wildlife violation here and they catch you, you're going to jail and losing your privilege for a while. Yep. Serious stuff.
Nowadays,
yeah. Especially. See. My dad could have had 2 snowy owls. Just drive 6-7 hours one way to somewhere in Minnesota. He didn't go. The camp was broken into and they were stolen.
Dang. Superfly was the man, ultimate warrior, though.
I don't remember Superfly either. I am pretty old. Mm-hmm. Oh, MOS is a Marine thing too. I did not know that. Nice. And MOS is, I don't know what it stands for, but it's basically your job description.
Your job, yeah.
You know that because you're a kid.
Yeah, she was a heavy equipment operator.
Yeah. But your MOS or FSC, it'll be like a number letter designation. I used to know it. I used to know mine, but that was too many years ago to remember.
He could get some air.
Oh,
he could get some air.
It's hard to read this stuff. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh.
I'm struggling.
Let's see, we're just talking to Ground Pounder. Up there we visit once a year, but no, my cousin from Michigan passed, but I am sure we will continue to go up and visit. I am a moth in here. I had an eastern screech owl living under my covered porch, and after the hurricane, I called him Hootie. Aw, I still hear from time to time. Aw,
that's cool. We did have that one owl that got caught in the bird netting.
Yeah.
We don't know if he
was
survived.
A little thing.
I honestly don't think he survived.
We have one. A couple years ago, there was one in the backyard, a big one. I hear them every once in a while.
Do you?
At night.
They say who?
Yeah, who? Yeah, they do. Many owls love hearing them all. Ground Pounder. I've been to a lot of places, but Michigan is my home for sure. I don't believe I've ever been to Michigan.
I've only been to Michigan once. I went to Detroit last year, which was, I wouldn't call it visiting Michigan because it was a work thing, and we were doing this tour and that tour and that tour. You never really got to go out and do your own thing. You were just stuck doing stuff in a conference and a tour, and it was cool though. I enjoyed it. What plans do
What do we have planned?
Fox projects? Any puzzles? I think we're done puzzling.
Yeah, I think we're done puzzling for the summer, for the winter.
Yeah, that's more of a winter thing.
Now we're going to be outside.
Well, speaking of plans for this week, we may or may not have a live next week because somebody's going to be out of town, and I don't know how to work this thing. So if she's not busy having dinner or something with her kid, or not kids, or brothers,
My brothers.
then she may call me and walk me through how to set this thing up. But if she's busy, we may not have a live next Wednesday. We might take a break.
Yeah.
So,
We'll probably take a break.
yeah. So just be forewarned now. We may not be here next week. But
because I have plans. Yeah. I'm leaving for a week. I'm leaving him here by himself.
I'm not by myself.
Oh, with Maddie. I'm not taking her.
I got the Maddie.
I'm going to Valdez for a week.
Yep. And then?
Well, for 5 days. And then I'm going to a women's retreat, which is about halfway back. No, it's more than halfway back.
It's more than halfway. It's only
an hour away.
Yeah.
But
you're going to get dropped off there with no ride, so you have to bum a ride back.
I'll find a way home or I'll call you.
I won't answer the phone.
You can ride the motorcycle up on Sunday afternoon. Come get me.
That's a good idea. Oh, man. Now I have to come get you. Hook a trailer up, Maddie, go with me. See?
Just got to bring my gear. It's going to be cold.
What are you doing this weekend? There's something going on. Oh, we have 3 Bears visit this weekend. Yeah, no fun this weekend.
MOS. Military Occupation Specialty.
Of course.
Of course.
Well, what else would it stand for? I actually never knew that, honestly.
Do you want your mod to post links? You're the host. Oh, up to you. Sure. If you know how, do it. I don't have a clue. I don't even know how to respond to people or when I get on somebody else's live, I don't know how to talk directly to someone. Yeah, I'm just like, really?
Yeah, we're pretty both well illiterate when it comes to this stuff. It's amazing that she can get all this put together by herself even. I've tried to help, and it becomes more of a just get away. Just don't touch it anymore.
Yeah, if you want to post links to all these other channels, that'd be cool. What is 12N? Is that her MOS? Is that her? Somebody typed in.
That's code to me. Whack my knee on the table again. I love
The Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Up.
Oh, Upper Peninsula. I'm like,
I love the up.
I love the up.
The UPS.
That's a movie.
The upstruck. That's what we call. That's what we have here is the upstruck.
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. We went to. It was a Ford thing, of course. I got to go to the Henry Ford Museum. We had a banquet there, and had free range of the museum for quite a few hours. It was fun. But that place is you can spend days there. We went to the Rouge factory. Got the tour through that. Went to the Piquette factory.
You have a video about all this.
Yeah, there's a YouTube video out there about all this. We did video a bunch of it. I did.
Yeah.
So
let's see. Hope you film some of your trip. Hope you have a great time. I'm hoping to be able to film some. It's going to be a pretty chill week, I think. I'm just going to ride down with my little brother, and we're going to visit.
And you're not even driving, so you can film all kinds of stuff.
I'm going to visit my older brother. He lives there. And then, so we're going down on Monday, and then Wednesday was my mom's birthday. And so normally all of us siblings get together and do something. But my 2 sisters can't go with us, so we're just going to be separated this time. Maybe they'll do something here in town, but we're going to be down there. And then I think we're just going to maybe help out my older brother, clean and organize his house and whatnot. He kind of is going through a rough time getting a divorce and have 2 dogs, and
just being there.
I think kind of got left with a mess that he doesn't know what to do with.
Yeah.
So just going down and visit him, cheer him up, and I hope to be doing a lot of walking around, doing things. I always like to visit the harbor, see all the boats. Although there's a ton of snow there still. It's still snowing there.
Is it really? Nice.
Yeah. It's supposed to snow today. And then I'll probably visit my kid who also basically lives down there too. He works there, but
Works there, lives there.
he's there more than he's not. So probably hang out with him for a bit, and that'll be my visit.
Yep.
Just to chill. A weekend away from you. A week away from you.
Yep. And I'll film myself sitting here lounging on the couch with my Maddie. With my Maddie. Usually I go on trips and away from the Maddie. Are you snoring over there? She don't even care.
Scroll. Scroll, yeah.
Squirrel.
Oh, that's a rooted in Alaska.
Oh, I see. So that's a link.
And then
See, there we go. There you got Ground Pounders link going there.
brook trout. I was stationed at Fort Richardson in the 70s.
Oh, nice. Fort Richardson. They don't call it that anymore.
Fort Rich? What is it called now?
J Bear. Joint Base Elmendorf Richardson.
Elmendorf Richardson, yeah. Yeah, we actually lived in I think when we first moved here, we lived at Fort Rich for a short time. And then we moved into Anchorage for a short time, and then we moved out here to the valley in like 73. And yep, been here ever since.
All right. Yep. Thanks, P&J, for doing all that.
Yep.
Somebody's got to know how to do it.
Yeah. A good visit. Sure, he will appreciate it. Yeah.
He definitely will.
Yeah. They're planning on going fishing or ice fishing or any kind of fishing they can do. My brothers like to fish and hunt and do all the stuff. I used to go down there every summer, and he'd take me out in his Jeep, tear up the beach and
Yeah. I've seen pictures of that, but I've never seen that.
go up into the whatever mountain, tearing up his Jeep. I think the last time we went out and tore it all up, I think a gas line came off or something. We were just, all of a sudden there was no gas in the tank. And then we, from where we were playing in the mud and everything, you're not allowed to like drive around like that on the streets. So we took it over. He works at the state building and at the DOT, and we would go over there and wash it all before we went home. So you're not allowed to drive around looking like that.
Yeah.
Because there was like mud all over the outside, all over the windshield, all inside the car. There was mud. It was everywhere. But it was fun.
So, big family expedition rooted in Alaska. I think we have you beat by one kid.
By one kid?
Are they sure?
Are you sure? You got 7 kids? Well, they have 5.5.
5 1/4, 3/4.
5
It's growing. So.
They got 5 and some. Y'all really look like you need time apart. We'll probably have a lot of time apart this summer, actually. You go away in the winter. You are always going to school and this and that and running off and doing your things for weeks at a time. In the summer, I'm going places.
Yeah, and you're doing a hike. You're doing a ladies' hike this summer, and I'm not invited.
I'm going to do that week. Oh, and by the way, I've extended it 3 more days.
You are going both ways then?
No.
Oh.
I'm just going to go, and I think I'm going to go to Seward and stay in a hostel.
That's why I was getting those emails today.
What?
About the Airbnb. I was getting emails from Airbnb today.
Oh, I was checking it out.
Yeah. Whenever you check out the place in Airbnb, and you don't, even if you don't pick something, it'll start sending me emails. And it'll send me emails about Seward.
Oh.
You still looking at this place in Seward? So there's a nice hostel that we stayed out in Seward last year. We filmed that too. We stayed down there for 2 days in a hostel. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I looked it up, and for the time that I want to do it this year, it's $97 for 2 people for 2 nights.
That's not bad.
Not bad. So we might do that.
That's like $25 a person a night.
And just hang out down there.
But you'll have a car this time.
Yeah. There's Arlen. Good evening, y'all. I'm not trolling, just listening in on y'all.
Trolling's fine. We don't mind trolling.
I came in late. Speaking of snow, did you guys get dumped on with snow? We did.
No.
What day was it?
It wasn't a dumping. It was.
No, it was a few inches.
Not even a few inches. I wouldn't even
On
call
Sunday.
I wouldn't even call it an inch.
Was it Sunday?
Yeah. It was less than an inch. But that's right here. I mean, you go 10 miles down the road and they probably got 5 inches.
Yeah.
So and then you go 10 miles the other way and they got nothing. Sorry. Am I losing here?
Rooted is saying we've got one on the way.
Uh-huh.
The
We
hostility
knew that.
between you two is ridiculous, off the charts. Yeah. Mm. Oh, we'll be tied then. Yep. They'll have 6. Maybe it'll be a girl. 3 girls, 3 boys. That's what my family was. We were 3 girls, 3 boys.
Yeah. I just have one sister. That's it. One boy, one girl. That's it. And our birthdays were 3 days apart. We were 2 years and 3 days apart. So we always had to celebrate birthdays together.
You were what? 3 years? 2
2 years and 3 days apart.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't like sharing birthdays. But
We see you, Arlen. Good peeps here. Go up there on the...
I don't know what.
Oh, I'm just going to see how many people were in here. Ground Pounders, 5 kids. Together we have 5 kids.
Yeah. I got 2, you got 3. Well, we got lots of grandkids.
Almost, well, 10 and a half-ish. What? Be checking out Ground Pounder. Didn't catch where you're from. A troll. I'm a troll.
Look, you see the bird behind us.
Where?
In the TV. In the TV. In the monitor.
Oh, behind the curtain?
Yeah.
Got a blanket hanging
I
in the
didn't
window
realize there was a
because
blanket there.
it was so
See?
bright you couldn't see the screen.
You see the bird.
Yep. You see the birds coming in the back window behind us. A what? A Youper? Go back.
What?
Back. I'm a Youper wannabe. And then,
What's a Youper?
I don't know. Troll means I live under the bridge.
And collect fees.
What? And collect fees?
Yeah. Troll bridge.
Oh.
A troll bridge.
Troll bridge. It's not an insult to a Michigan person. A troll is someone from the lower peninsula of Michigan because they live under the bridge. Maddie. Not the troll we are used to. Oh, a troll is not cool on the interweb thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's a troll? Those ones that come in and say nasty crap?
Yep.
Jerks. We get them occasionally on our videos. Well, not nice people sometimes. Ground Pounder is, I have one beautiful daughter. The rest are boys. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, my family, we had 3 girls, 3 boys. My oldest sister had 4 girls. Everybody else was boys and girls. My aunt had 5 boys.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was oh boy. And I think they're all a year apart. There's John in Alaska.
Just woke up.
Sleeping in my new recliner with the massager going. Oh boy, that sounds good.
I feel privileged you got up out of that to come see us.
Yeah, I went upstairs to read earlier and fell asleep.
I didn't fall asleep. I was working all day.
I was tired. I walked over 3 miles this morning, and then and it was a little bit chilly, so that kind of just takes it out of you a little bit. It's a lot of boys. I know ours are wild. A Yooper is someone from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Oh. Ours are wild too. Wild may be an understatement. Oh.
I have fantastic kids. I'm truly blessed. That's awesome.
Yeah.
My kids are okay.
Yeah.
They didn't turn out too bad. They just don't talk to me.
I have two boys and a girl. Look up Joanna Pasco. Not now. What? Oh. His beautiful daughter. That's awesome. Love kiddos. I keep looking up, seeing the birds. That's why I keep looking up.
Me too.
I've got a 4-month-old grandchild and another one coming in 4 months. I
think that makes 15.
15.
Well,
very cool.
You got us beat.
Yep. We got 11 on the way. I don't know how many boys we have. 1, 2, 5. Oh, yeah, we have 5 boys, 5 girls. Yeah. Pretty even right now, so we've got the tiebreaker coming. I think it's going to be a girl, though.
Yeah.
Feel your pain, David. It's been a rough one with my oldest boy, whom is 23 now. What's about the age of your kids?
Yeah, they're
20. 26, 23, 20.
24, 26, or 26, 28.
Not that old.
Not that old.
No.
24 and 26. So they're 2 years apart. So
I think my oldest and your youngest are 10 years apart.
Yeah, something like that.
Mine are all in the 30s. A great kid, just difficult. Yep, we've all got one of those.
Oh yeah, yep, definitely got those. Got those around here.
Around here. How was your mom and dad? Don't see them on tonight.
Yeah, I don't see them on either.
Yeah, they're down there in that sunshine of California.
Well, mom's in Oregon.
Oh yeah, your mom's in Oregon.
I did get mom when I was down there visiting in Portland. I was showing her I have those Shocks headsets, the bone conducting. They're here somewhere. These guys.
Bone conducting.
Bone conducting headset. And I showed them to her and she liked them. So for her birthday, I got her a set. And then she called me after she got them and she's like, I'm using my new toy. She really liked it.
And then your dad, he's healthy, staying healthy?
So far. I'm going to talk to him in a couple days.
Brook Trout says, yes, you are John. John from Alaska. That's his video. That's what he says.
What do we got? Oh, we're at that. Okay.
Been an hour already?
It's been a total hour. Hanging out with me for an hour.
I've been hanging out, sitting beside you for an hour? That's crazy. We gotta cook our chicken tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Chicken.
So I'm tired. Are you tired?
No, not really. I took a nap.
You people.
So if I was to
Dogs take
visit
a nap.
Alaska, how could my wife and I do it on a budget per se? Any recommendations? Get an Alaska Airlines card.
Well, it depends on
because you get a
You know,
companion ticket for $100.
yeah, it depends what you want to do up here. I
And
mean,
then
if
as
you just
far as
want to,
visiting,
if you just want to come to Alaska just to hang out and visit, it's cheap. Or do you want to do sightseeing? You want to drive around the state? You want to go to Denali? I mean, there's all kinds of cheap stuff to do.
when you get here, find someone you know, stay at their house,
We have a spare,
borrow their car.
we have a spare room. We have a spare car.
That's how we like to go visit people, is stay at people's houses and borrow their car. And well, we don't borrow their car. We usually rent one. But
Yeah.
we get the Alaska Airlines card, and there's a companion ticket
So yeah,
every
so
year.
once a
for
year
$100.
we could buy one full price ticket, and the second ticket's $100 plus fees. So like last year we flew to New York City. I did a companion fare for that trip, and it was pretty cheap for two people flying over there. I mean, I don't use credit card anymore, but I put my flights on the card just so I can get the companion fare, and it gets me Class C boarding or Group C boarding,
Group C.
so we get on there faster. And as far as the budget, it all kind of depends on what you want to do. If you just want to drive around and see stuff, you know, because tours get expensive. If you want to do different things like that. But there's so much to just drive around and do. What are you doing, girl? So, oh yeah. You have a smart idea what you want to do. We can help you plan something.
Never been, but I certainly would love to take my wife there. Yeah. Be a good visit. Good place to see. A 1-month trip. Nice. That's a good long trip.
Yeah, 1 month. Mostly when you go on vacations, you go for a week. It's hardly ever enough. You have fun for a week, you jam it all in, you come home, it's like it's definitely not enough.
Yeah. I can sleep anywhere.
Now that we're getting closer to retirement, 1 month trips sound better.
Oh yeah,
than
1 month.
week. 1 month, 2 months, 6
2 months,
months.
6 months. I go to Hawaii with nothing and literally live like I'm homeless for 2 weeks.
That's awesome. I know we travel very light, carry on only. We don't even know how to check baggage anymore. If it don't fit in the carry on, you don't need it.
Get some things at the Walmart in Hilo, and then we're out. You could loan them the rat rod.
Probably not.
We have extra cars though.
Yeah. We got a little Ford
I don't know if
Focus.
anybody could actually drive that thing.
I don't know if I want anybody to drive that thing. It's kind of scary to drive. It's actually pretty. If you actually knew what was going on with that thing, it's scary to be on the road with it.
Yeah, we have an empty house, ish. Right now, there's people in it.
There's one empty room.
We have an empty motorhome. We have an empty camper.
Oh yeah, we got outdoor living. We have tents.
We have
lots
tents.
of grass, and we have tents.
We could be a hostel.
Oh yeah.
Pick your tent.
Don't do tours. Have somebody local show you around.
Yep.
And if you want to do hiking, we can show you.
Oh yeah,
around.
we can do you some hiking. We can take you up into the mountains and take you on an overnight in a hut, in a mountain hut, or on a trail, long trail.
And have to cross a glacier to get to it.
Yep. Or take you up in the mountains and you can cross the river. Do some river crossing. Glaciers, mountains. Did we miss something? Yep, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. Yep. Rat rod is off the table.
Oh yeah, I won't even let people drive that. I'll let people ride with me, but I won't let them drive it.
Thinking backpacks on our backs. Buy a bag if we need to take things back with us.
Mm-hmm.
But you have moose and grizzly bears? Yes. Well,
there's moose all year.
they're out there. Well, I don't personally have them.
We just live with them.
We live with them. We see them. We wave. They wave back. That one, when we were hiking Resurrection Pass, and it was sitting on its butt, and it was just like sitting there with people watching. It was like sitting up on his butt, people watching up on the mountain.
It was entertainment.
Yeah, I just looked up. And I'm like, hey, look at the people parade. They're kind of fun to see. Rat Rod is missing the floor and windows. Yep.
No, that's incorrect. It has massive holes in the floor. It's missing one window.
And my side has a window. And you just don't put anything on the floor because it'll probably disappear out.
I've lost my keys going over railroad tracks before. The keys that hang in the ignition on the left side, and I went over railroad tracks. And it's a '66 Ford. The keys are really old. You turn the key, you can pull them out, which I do now. And I just throw them on the dash because I was driving on the railroad tracks. I went jing jing, and the keys will hit the floor and hit the ground. I'm like, oh, stop, back up, open the door, grab the keys. So yeah, it's missing a lot of the floor, but not all the floor.
Y'all are selling me on this already. I am no slouch. I know how to go without.
I like it.
Yep. I think it's better without than with things.
And I don't care how long the trip is. It's carry on only.
Yep. Oh yeah. I went, what was that, 2 years ago now? I went to Pennsylvania for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then
you flew to Portland.
And then we flew to Portland and got on the motorcycle. And then we came up on the ferry.
Mm-hmm.
And then came and camped all the way to Washington.
It was like a month-long adventure for you.
And then yeah, it was a long adventure. And I carried a backpack. That's it. No other luggage.
The one exception to that is your leather and safety gear I brought with me, but I was able to put it on my carry-on.
Oh yeah. You carried my
and
helmet and leathers.
When you finally got to my mom's house and we got you from the airport, we did pack a couple boxes of dirty clothes and send them home.
Yes, we did. Because
we're like packing the bike and it's like, this stuff's not all fitting on here.
Because I had some summer clothes because I had been in Pennsylvania, and actually when I got there I had to buy clothes because I didn't have any like shirts and shorts it was too hot down there. And then I wasn't going to need them on the motorcycle, so sent them home in a box. When we got home we had dirty laundry in a box. Bugs are way more freaky than moose and bears.
I agree.
Oh boy.
The mosquitoes will carry you away around here.
They will make you insane.
Mm-hmm.
They don't bother him, but
when they bother me, they're really bad.
They can literally drive you insane. Moose and grizzly kind of intimidate me. Yeah.
I don't know. I walk right by the moose. They hang out in our yard and just whatever. Go hang out with them.
Well, the ones that are in our yard are used to us being here.
I've ran by them on trail before too. One day I was running up Lazy Mountain, and I'm just in running gear, no bear spray, no gun, no nothing. I just in running gear, and the guy's like hiding behind a tree. He's like, "There's a moose up there." He's like 6-7 feet off the trail. I'm like, "Oh, hey moose," just run right past them. Don't care.
Wow.
Moose is not there to catch you.
Occasionally.
I mean, they can get irritated, but 99% of the time, you're fine.
Yeah. I enter a trout fishing tournament every year, and the name of our team is Death by Trout. Death by Trout. Nothing a 44 won't fix.
Good name.
Oh yeah, always on the hip. Yeah, we hike out in the middle of nowhere, 30 miles, 40 miles out in the wilderness.
Yep.
We never carry a gun.
I used to years ago, but I don't anymore.
I never carry a gun around the house, around the yard. I have carried a gun to the store.
Yeah, that's I'm scared about going to the store.
Yeah, there are times when it's just like you hear this crazy crap going on in the news, and I'm like, yeah.
It's the wildlife. Wildlife doesn't scare me. It's
So
the
wild
people.
people. I'd take one down in a heartbeat if somebody wanted to be stupid, and yeah. But anyhow, just saying, we hike without. I take bear spray. I do. I've run into bear. I've run into moose. Never had to do anything drastic. Never had to
No.
use it.
We pulled it one day. I took your bear spray.
He took my bear spray, and
You're like, it's in this pocket back here. That was the closest we came to a bear, but it ran off.
let's see, John Alaska. When I went to visit my sister, I wore only the clothes on my back and bought stuff from the thrift shop and then left them at my sister's until next visit.
My dad does
That's
that.
cool.
He comes up here and he buys stuff and leaves it with me. And buys stuff from the thrift store.
We watched a video of a guy that rented a U-Haul and turned the back into a camp. It was so cool. That's an idea. We thought about I think it was the last time I went on vacation with my siblings and we were trying to rent a car, and I was like, wouldn't it just be cheaper just to rent a U-Haul, and then you could just, and you could just sleep in the back of it and not even have to rent a place. It's kind of like an RV, but way cheaper. Because in the U-Haul trailer, some of them, the vans, and they have the lift up on top. You can put a mattress up on top.
Yeah, that's a tiny mobile home, tiny house living.
It's a redneck motorhome.
There you go.
Trout for clout. All right, Michael Johnson from Ohio's got to go. Don't eat yellow snow.
Especially around here.
Well, good to have you here. We'll see you next time. Might be a couple weeks, but I carry a gun for people, not the animals. People are far more feral. Absolutely.
100% agree.
At least you have spray. Yeah.
Just don't use it as hairspray.
Yeah. You just have to be. You have to be more intimidating than they are. All right, go ahead, make my day. They know when you're scared. That's awesome, John. I give all the things we buy in Hawaii to the actual homeless when we leave.
That's a really good idea.
That's cool. Yeah, we did that in Vegas when I went there. And we bought a case of water, and then we didn't drink it all. And so on our way out to the airport, we took it with us and we just handed it all out to the homeless. It's like, here, have some water. Have some water. It was nice and cold too. They were very thankful. It was like 117 degrees there. It was crazy. Maddie's cameling up.
Oh yeah, I can hear her back there. I didn't see any lazy boy.
You need a lazy boy?
Yeah.
We don't have room for a lazy boy.
This is true. We don't have room for that. I just have to sit on the couch with the Maddie.
You put it in the shed, in the garage.
No, the motorcycle fits in the garage.
When you are as old as I am, you are on borrowed time, so I can carry my handgun in the woods. Yep, you can carry it anywhere you want.
What are you doing, girl? Did you decide to wake up?
I have a gun, but I don't have one that would kill a bear, so it would just make them mad.
Yeah. But it's not meant for a bear. It's meant for the people.
No, it's not meant for a bear.
It's for the two-legged critters.
Meant for peoples. It's a, what is it? I have a 45 Springfield 45. Is that correct?
I honestly don't know
I think
what
so.
you have. You had that before I got you.
Yeah.
I married you because you had your own gun.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm getting tired. I'm ready to hit the lazy boy.
I'm sweating in here.
What is it now? It's 83 degrees. This keeps getting warmer.
Tomorrow I'm going to get my hair done, get rid of all this crap.
Cut it off.
I can't stand hair. I
shorter than
can't stand hair.
Can you tell?
I still have all this. It's just tied up. And it gets too hot. It strangles me.
My shovel lives in the house in the cold months. I don't get it. I don't get it. What do you want, girl?
Shovel lives in the house.
Oh. It could be the shovel head. Could be the Harley.
Oh, gotcha. Peace, love, and donkey nuts. As long as they're not wet. Got your wet nuts over there. Yeah, what time is it? It's
chicken time. It's almost
been
7
an
o'clock.
hour and a half, hour and 15. The shovel head. Yeah, we got it. We got it now. He got it.
I got it.
I'm like, the shovel. Why? We like burying people? We're talking about, putting them down. Put people down. And you gotta bury them. All right, Ground Pounder says he's out. Have a great rest of your week. Looking forward to your next video. Great live. Yeah, I think we're having a video this week. I'm not sure. I'm working on it. We might go to every 2 weeks or something. I'm kind of like...
Well, and plus summer's coming too, and it gets a lot of craziness in the summer. We have to pack all our summer into like 3 months.
Gets pretty busy, and I don't want to be inside, and you cannot see the computer screen outside, and I don't want to be in the house. I don't want to be home, and I don't want to be on the computer or the phone.
But occasionally when we're in a place that's kind of cool and we get signal, we might just throw a quick live out there and just say, hey, what's happening? Yeah. So
I'll be videoing.
It'll be less scheduled throughout the summer.
I'll be videoing some trips and stuff, but I don't know. You're pulling my hair.
Pulling your hair.
My crazy hair.
So.
I have a chipper. What's a chipper?
A wood chipper?
A wood chipper.
Ice chipper? A chipper. Could be a chopper.
A chopper. A chipper. All right, we're gonna say goodbye.
We are.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us, and
that means she's tired of hanging out with me. She wants to go her own way for a minute.
I gotta cook some chicken.
Yes, we have to cook chicken. I'm excited about the chicken. So.
It seems like it's not as late as it is.
I know. I love this sunlight.
Blue sky, sunshine.
It looks like 4 in the afternoon right now. It does.
Still 44 degrees.
I feel the same way, Angie, especially this summer.
Yeah, I'm kind of... I'm not even watching YouTube anymore much.
That's good.
There's like very few people I'm watching now, and I'm just kind of almost over it. But
winter will come again, and we'll start watching again.
I do enjoy videoing our trips and our adventures and stuff anyway for ourselves. So I might as well put them out there as videos. So, yeah. So there just might not be as many. Or maybe not every week.
Correct.
Because it's a lot of work. And we honestly get absolutely nothing out of it. for all the work I've put in for the last 4 years. We do give all the money, which is very little, but we give the money to charity. So
Yeah, I think we bring in about $40 a month
Yeah.
right now.
I think we've given about $1,000 in
Yeah.
the last 6 months to charity.
Yep.
From YouTube.
That would be true.
And
There's-
we don't have any like what's it called? We like Patreons or channel member. We don't have any other way of that we get support or anything for it. So it's just anyway. I'm gonna stop yakking. I think
yeah. But that may come in the future later. We'll see.
we'll see.
Right now, we just need to stop yakking because you keep yakking.
I don't know. All right, we're truly gonna say goodbye. See
Yep,
y'all later, everyone.
I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. It's
Oh,
time
there's
to
Rosalind Bowser, whoever that is. Welcome, and we're leaving.
Welcome.
Come back again. We'll see you again.
See you next Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's right. Maybe not next Wednesday. It might be 2 weeks. So
You have to be present in your moments. Enjoy it. Yes, we will. Y'all have a great week.
have a great week.
And God bless, and we will see you next time.
Absolutely. All right. We love
Bye.
you all. Bye.